Lost. For many years, I was totally lost. Had no purpose, had no vision, had no goals. Till I made a decision and decided what I wanted in life. I found my way because I realized that it was all down to me. It weren't the government, it weren't my treatment at home, it weren't my background, it weren't my culture, it weren't my religion. It's me. My destiny was in my hands. I found me. Find yourself.
Success.
Success. What's your definition of success? Mine was money at one time. I thought that if I had a certain amount of money, I've succeeded. Thought if I had a nice Beamer, the latest phone, a house, success. I soon came to realize that even with all those things, where was the joy? Where was the success of how my mind thinks, of how I treat people? Where was the success in my relationships? Where was the success in what I was going to pass on to the next generation? Where was the success of what I was giving back, my contribution? I didn't place that in the reckoning of success. So I was not being successful until I changed my definition of success. I began to enjoy a different level of success in my life. I began to enjoy the success of relationships in my family, with my spouse, my children, and people I come into contact with. Great success. The money's there, the car's there, but that didn't bring the feeling that I thought it would. My success in my mindset and how I treat people. Wow, now I know what success is all about.
Time.
Time. Woo! Powerful. Time. Give yourself time. Please. I was in a rush. I thought I needed to have everything sorted. To change, it was going to come tomorrow. We want it all so fast. And we do not realize that it's the process and the journey that gives us all the knowledge, all the experience, develops our character, develops our integrity. We need time. Give yourself time. This is not the race, is not for the swift, but for who can endure time.
Mistakes.
Mistakes. I love mistakes. Because mistakes teach me what direction to go in next. Mistakes teach me what people I need to be around, what kind of company I need to have. Mistakes teach me how I need to spend my money. Mistakes continually teach me to become a better all-round person. Embrace your mistakes. Let go of the guilt and move on with your knowledge for the future.
Excuses.
Love it. Excuses. We all love making excuses. Do you know what? There's no truth in excuses. Let's be honest. In fact, let's be truthful with ourselves. Because only then can you say that growth begins. When you begin to embrace truth, that's the only time growth begins. What truth are you talking about, you may say? The truth about you. The truth about how you see yourself. That's the truth I'm speaking about. Be true to you. Don't take on anyone else's truth. What's your truth? Be truthful and stop defending yourself when others are trying to describe the impact that you've had when you've been bad, when you've been rude, when you've been nasty. Don't defend yourself. Embrace that truth. Because truth will bring about change.
Sacrifice.
Wow. There is no success without sacrifice. Make the necessary sacrifices that you have to make to bring about the success and the goals that you are trying to achieve. Sacrifice. There is no success, no goals achieved without sacrifice being made. You might have to sacrifice a TV program that you love watching. You might have to sacrifice time with friends that ain't the best time that you're used to spending. Sacrifice meals and food that you like to eat because it's not a part of the goal you're trying to achieve with your body that you want to have and the level of health that you need. There's sacrifice in every area of life. Make sacrifices. You will achieve your goals.
The last two you'll know quite well as well. Consistency.
Consistency. My greatest struggle. Consistency. I said it before. Everyone loves starting something. It's so exciting to start something. But then we find we have the problem with consistency. How do we overcome it? My greatest struggle has been with consistency. Do you want to know how to overcome consistency? By not getting stuck in it. By not allowing the guilt of being inconsistent to stop you from moving forward. Say to yourself, okay, I've stopped. I failed. What did I learn? Let me get back on the horse. Let me get back to being consistent. Do not stop. Get back up and carry on. That's how you deal with inconsistency. And you will be consistent, inconsistent, consistent, inconsistent. But eventually you will get there because you never stopped at inconsistency. You continued and got back on with being consistent, so you made steps forward. And every time you make steps forward, you get closer to your goals.
Last one. Fear.
Fear. We all suffer from fear. But it's interesting because the manufacturer of human beings says, I have not given you a spirit of fear, but a sound mind and of love. So I tell you how you deal with fear. Whatever you focus on becomes your reality. If you focus on your fear, fear will become your reality. If you focus on having a sound mind and love, that's what will become your reality. Don't focus on the fear. The fear is going to be in the room anyway. When some hot chicks come in the room and some not so hot chicks come in the room, who do you focus on? The hot chicks. Who do you get and leave within the room that day? The hot chicks. Focus on the hot chicks. Focus on what's right and not what's wrong. Fear won't help. Everything else does. Focus on the good stuff.